Hey guys, I'm Danielle Costantino. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a Next Top Nail Artist All-Star.
Make sure you check out my Instagram for all the latest in my nail world. For the first challenge, OPI and Nails magazine asked us to create a set of 10 nails on human hands that brought one of their classic colors to life. I was the last to choose. It was first come, first serve, so I ended up being assigned Malaga wine, a beautiful deep red color. I was super excited when I saw the color, and I couldn't wait to find out the history behind it. I jumped right in and found out that it's actually a region in southern Spain with beautiful architecture. I mean, some of these buildings are thousands of years old. Crazy castles, cathedrals, beautiful works of art. There's tons of street art and vendors and colorful cities, beautiful vineyards. Picasso himself was from Malaga. My favorite artist. The grapes that are in the Malaga wine are actually some of the sweetest, and they come in blush, red, and also purple varieties. People would travel far and wide on the trade routes to bring back hundreds of barrels of their wine since 3000 BC. The port of Malaga is a beautiful beach and port that has been allowing them to export their wine and their other beautiful goods for thousands and thousands of years. This map is a Phoenician trade route. That's 3000 BC, so 5,000 years ago. To start with the nails, I'm using a bullet carbide from Glam Nail Bits, and I am removing the gel polish from her nails very lightly with the bit moving in the same direction. Next, I switch over to my classic cuticle bit, the unicorn, to get under the cuticle and lift up a lot of the debris that's been left behind. This helps separate the tight dry skin from the nail plate, helping you place your product closer so your service lasts longer. After I remove and lift all the debris, I nip whatever's waving at me and I clean everything up with a ball bit. Next, I am placing my form so that I could sculpt the nails out in a nice coffin shape. Next, I used some Bondex and I started to form my 3D nails. This is a wooden barrel of wine, so I needed to use a couple different colors of brown as well as like a nice deep wine color, and I etched some grooves and wood grain into the nail itself while it was still wet. Now I'm moving on to my trade route nails. Two of the nails are going to have ocean and land masses, just like that Phoenician map from 3,000 years ago, capturing the history behind the Malaga wine and the region, and kind of how it got brought into the rest of the world was through this trade route. I wanted it to look very textured, so I left it really bumpy, and I kind of mixed some clear and some peach in there, a little bit of green. Next, I moved on to the other hand. I wanted to do a homage to my favorite artist, Picasso, and I did a color blocking technique where once it kind of dries a little bit, you can really sharpen up that edge so that when you lay the other color next to it, even if it looks messy at the time, as long as that seems nice and crisp, when you file later, it will come nice and smooth. I use a little razor blade, one of those eyebrow shavers, to kind of clean it up. And then after that color is dry, I'll add more. See how messy it looks? Once you buff and polish with the clear, it's amazing though. Next, I added my land masses to my map nails, and I took close attention to follow the 3,000-year-old map very closely. I outlined my land masses and I added points of travel and also Malaga. This is one of the most southern regions in Spain. On my Picasso nail, I added some 3D gel grapes just to give it a little extra connection to Malaga and to the actual wine color that we're using for the set. I really wanted to bring the history of Malaga as well as the history of the wine that is made there to life. And how better than to actually use an artist from the actual city as inspiration. I wanted this set to be really colorful because Spain is so cultural. There's so many different diverse areas and it's just beautiful. The buildings are colorful, the artwork's colorful, the landscape's colorful. There's ocean and mountains and vineyards and cities and architecture, and it's just so multi-dimensional that I really wanted to show that in the nails. Where usually I'm a nude girl, like I'll stay with like one color nails. So to use this many colors in one set was really fun. Next, I'm making some grapes with some solid micro beads. These are sitting in a no wipe top coat right now. I kind of coated it that way they wouldn't be sharp, and like if I use a builder gel or something, plus I didn't have to like wipe them off after. And then I got some OPI gel color and I colored them white first, and then I went in with some other richer colors and gave it a little more dimension. Believe it or not, the Malaga grapes actually grow in a blush, a red, or a green. So even though Malaga wine, the OPI color, is a deep, deep red, there is other versions of the actual wine. Back when the Phoenicians were kind of ruling that whole trade route, they actually went through a prohibition stage, and when they did, everyone had to stop making alcohol. So that's when everybody realized that these grapes were so sweet and delicious that they could eat them as a fruit. So even though they were not able to make money with their actual wine, they were still exporting their grapes. And it basically kept their economy running and growing until a plague hit. This bottle is actually a Malaga wine from Malaga, and I am just outlining it to give it a true to life shape. I didn't want it to look cartoony. After I outlined it, I went with some builder gel and I kind of filled in my outline. This gives it a little bit more strength and structure, and because I put it on wax paper over my printout, when I peel it off, it's going to be completely smooth and flat on the other side. So it makes a perfect base for me to polish and paint and design and draw right on top of. So peel it off and color it in. And there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this set, my pretty Picasso style nails, my bottle of wine that is leaking Malaga wine, the trade route that started all of this beautiful culture, and then also my little grapes on there, my barrel of wine with the ruby details. I think it's a really pretty set, and I hope that you guys love them. I hope that I stay in the comp so that I can show you what else I have up my sleeves. It's kind of cool to do a location-based challenge 2 weeks in a row. So you have to see what I picked for next time. Thank you guys. Thank you OPI, and thank you Nails Magazine.